And
Where is
streaming.
my other half? There she is. Here's my owl. Okay.
There's my owl. Oh.
I had to
Okay.
find my other
Well,
half.
So if we remember, oh my god, he's dead. So we cast our mind back to what happened last session. Jeremy sprained his ankle. Jade's running around like a headless chicken looking for clues, for Blue's Clues, Scooby-Doo style. Bobette's crying in a corner because she got pissed off by a little purple goblin. Shade one-shot someone. And Callie...
Hunter's mark.
Hunters, I mean, that would be my assumption, but as just... Oh no, Callie also got one shot, I remember now.
I was on normal
like a-
HP.
You got one shot. Okie dokie. Now, for the sake of my voice, and because I don't want to die, Glorbo is no longer raspy and dying, but you can imagine that he's raspy and dying.
Oh, we gotta do fucking everything.
I am Glorbo! What?
I said we gotta do fucking everything around here, man.
Yeah, apparently. Cool. So, challenges, audience. It is time for the semi-finals. Checks his notepad. I'll give the competitors a minute or two here while I check my notes, but it does seem like the next match will be Sata versus Kuba. I can't remember my name now. And then, like, you can see that the two of them kind of like shuffle, start to get ready, stretch out their arms a bit, you know, kind of like hype themselves up. As both of them kind of like stand up from like the kind of waiting area that was underneath the arena, as they start making their way out to the arena in question. If we, sorry, I do apologize if I feel a little bit less prepared this time. I had to completely black my computer pretty much, so I need to check my notes again. Oh, where'd that go? Okay. So, as they're kind of like preparing themselves in the middle of the arena, you got the vendors and the crowd all kind of cheering, riling up everyone, trying to, you know, hype things up. The guards have started to kind of close in a bit, as they're kind of anticipating this kind of being a bit of a more bloody one. Actually, I can remove the hunter's mark. She's not.
She didn't dispel Hunter's mark.
Oh, my bad. Maybe Nyx wants the surprise attack.
If she wants to run in for the kill.
True. As the crowd draws its kind of final breath of hype, you hear Glorbo exclaim from the top of his lungs, "Let the challenge begin!" And then as you kind of gather yourselves to kind of slightly lean forward at the anticipation, a flurry of magic shoots from Sata's hand as he steps forward, and then in a blink of an eye, what was a woman with a couple swords is now just a it is now just a small, helpless, fluffy sheep dancing around, aimlessly walking around the arena, looking a bit lost. And then as this sheep kind of locks eyes, if you will, with Sata, kind of steps forward a little bit, as the mage comes within striking distance, if you will. You kind of see his hands start to make these kind of movements. You can't really understand what's going on. And then a moment later, you kind of like pulls his hands apart, and then these kind of like meteor-looking things circle his body, kind of light bluish flames circling him as he continues to step closer to the sheep. This animal kind of helplessly dawdling around the arena, a bit lost. And then he kind of finger guns, if you will, flicking one of the meteors with his finger, and then another meteor with his finger as they shoot towards this sheep. The sheep kind of like kind of jumps back, its fur kind of like scorched as the illusion fades, and the sheep kind of like, well, sorry, not the sheep, as Kuba kind of like has slight singe marks on her arms, but she doesn't look any more damaged or any more hurt at all than when the battle started. And then a moment later, she's within arm's reach, swinging her swords as in a relentless flurry. Swing after swing after swing after swing. Only two of them connect. One swiping at this guy's chest, carving into his kind of like leather, his kind of cloaky armor, and then the other one cleaves into his mask, clipping the end of it completely off. As you can kind of see that kind of drop to the floor in front of her. You do hear a kind of like growl, a kind of rage from Sata as he drops his knife completely, both of his hands engulfing in this blue fire, as he reaches out and grabs Kuba by the arms. An eruption of fire where they meet, as she yells out or kind of yelps out, crying, as the kind of flames rip into her, sear her skin. She breaks free her right hand, swinging again, but he catches her hand again. The heat kind of intensifying as he jumps back, kicking off of her. She kind of like breathing in, kind of using one of her swords as a balance so she doesn't lose herself, as he clips his mask off, tossing it down onto the ground. A moment later, a breath of pure, molten, light blue fire from his mouth erupting onto her. She covers her, or she tries to block it with the sword, the steel of the sword going bright orange with the heat, as her kind of clothes start to cinder and burn away. She's still clothed, I must say, keep it PG. But she's kind of like stuck as she's kind of like not a crisp, but she's kind of like singed, bruised, burned, battered, scars, blood. And then you hear nothing as she raises her hand, stopping the battle. I surrender. It is over. And with a nod from Sata, it is over. Your fur. And then you hear from the side, obviously from next to you where Glorbo is. Well, there you have it, folks! Our first finalist! And then the crowd erupts, cheering this on. No bloodshed, no death. They shake hands. No fire, I must say. No fire. No, this is all. They shake hands. She acknowledges his strength as they start to step out off of the arena. As they're doing so, Glorbo, your best friend, comes up to you, Shade, kind of like tugging at your arm, patting you on the back. They say, "You put up as half a good fight as that, and you're gonna earn some good coin." And he kind of like cheers you on as he gestures for Riz to come over as well. Cool.
Oh boy.
Cool. Oh boy, indeed. Lovely. Cool. So, as you two step down into the kind of like holding area. Actually, let me just take you guys aside. As you guys kind of like step into the holding area, both you and Riz kind of walking down the stairs together. He's kind of like he's kind of gleefully locking eyes with you, as he's like, "How's the owl? Is she you know much about her? She single? What's going on there? What's your deal, huh?"
Brow furrowed.
Did you just say
Yeah, that's my response.
That's all he needed to say.
He kind of like looks at you. He looks at you a bit puzzled. He's like, "Oh, not much of a talker. Will you? You talked. You do have a voice. It's gonna be a shame when I wipe the floor with you out there." And then he kind of like finger guns at you as he kind of like backpedals onto the arena, not a care in the world. Cool. Glorbo is kind of like gesturing you out at this point, kind of like trying to force you onto the arena. He's like, "You haven't got all day. Come on, the crowd's already hyped up. Now's the perfect chance. Don't need no break, do you?"
Okay, that's. Was it there that you placed me? I don't remember.
Fucking mad, is it? Come on, you're gonna gap close and one-shot this guy anyway, right?
No.
No.
As they're kind of like settling the adventurers in and all that stuff, the caterers and stuff are still making their rounds around the arena. So if you want, food, drink, that kind of thing, you also see, the crowd is a bit wary of from the kind of like the betting corner that we had last round or the last session. That kind of betting corner is a little bit in uproars because of the upset. They were really putting all their money behind this the double sword lady. She kind of got her ass kicked apparently. They're not really happy about that. You kind of like see one of the betters as he's kind of like strolling away, a bit lost. As he kind of like comes up to you, to Aura, kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and is like, "That really didn't go how I expected. Tell you what, you look like you and your friend there," as he kind of like gestures to the to Shade in the arena. So you and your friend there, I bet you'd put money on him, right? Well, I reckon that purple fella's got it good. What do you reckon? Put some coin on it? Or are you too much of a you-know-what?
But this is to me, right?
Yes.
Well, I would love to, but I'm actually banned from betting after my resounding fair loss in the tournament.
He looks a bit doubtful at you, and he's like, "Fair loss? You mean the performance you and that woman put on? We're not buying that for a second. You're just lucky the organizers haven't kicked you out yet. You rigged the thing, didn't you? We know it."
And my friend, you're lucky that they have not tried. Anyway, I suggest you go about your business.
He kind of like cocks his head a bit, as he kind of like he kind of rests his hand on the pommel of his sword. And he's like, "Is that a threat? I don't do well with threats."
Ooh, my friend, I've had some ale and a beef stick. That is a promise. So why don't you sit down and enjoy or walk off and brood? Fighting, saving down for the ring, not the stands. It's your first day here? Come on.
The guy like turns at you, say, "The fuck is Shake doing? What the fuck was that?" He
What do you mean, bud? What's a shade?
he kind of leans over himself, fumbling a bit as he kind of unsheaths his sword, and then in his left hand he kind of like unsheaths his dagger by his thigh, as he kind of like raises them at you, and he says, "Say that again. We'll see what happens."
Hey, Glorbo!
Yes.
This cool? And he's gonna like jut a thumb over towards the guy with his weapons out.
What's wrong?
It wants to fight or something.
Glorbo kind of like hobbles over, not hot, like kind of like strides over. You know, he's like, because he's short, it takes him a while to get to close the distance. As he kind of like, looks up at you guys, kind of towering over him. What are you doing? You're not in the tournament. What are you doing with those swords? And then the guy kind of like looks down at the goblin, and then he goes to like swing at Glorbo, but
Fuck.
he goes to like swing at Glorbo, but from like the corner of your eye, you see like this. You see the monk from earlier, and he kind of like catches his arm as he kind of like shoots him a disapproving look of, now, no need to cause no violence. Let's just watch Riz if you're so interested in watching a slaughter. As he kind of like winks at you, Aura. And then he kind of like tosses his hand back towards him, and then gestures for him to kind of like put the sword away. Knowing a little bit better, he resheaths his weapons, you know, waves you away and kind of shrugs you away, and then goes back to his little kerfuffle by the betting ring. I see you creeping around over here. What's going on there, Jade? You want to do anything? Or right, just doing the battle?
Still just like examining the crowd
Okay, still examining the crowd.
for evil and magic. Yep.
For evil and magic. Okay.
Yep.
Go on then, give me a perception then.
While she rolls that, Babette's gonna kick her little talons.
Let's go.
Kick her little
Dirty
Jesus.
20.
Jesus fucking Christ.
There we go.
Okay. You've noticed as the finals are drawing nearer, a lot more like adventure-y types as opposed to civilian types are kind of like crowding around. There's a lot of people in like, as you said, like adventurous gear. They've got swords, shields, bows, things like that. They've got like rangers. You've got like magicians. There's like people in like full knights outfits, things like that. There's people. There's like obviously sat by the guards and all that. And the guards are kind of, as you say, like crowding in as they're trying to like make sure they're watching over the crowd, making sure everyone's trying to keep a bit of a keep it safe, keep it civil in that sense. But you do notice that the there's kind of like a mini sort of divide as such, where the entrance area is starting to feel like more of the safety net, whereas the kind of the far ends of the arena is where these adventurers and these more powerful sounds bad, the more experienced and adventure-y types are kind of lurking, if that makes sense. When's it keep? Okay.
Okay, don't mind me. I'm just doing stuff in the corner.
You're just RPing. Okay, cool. So as Glorbo kind of like turns around, shaking his head, he's obviously, you know, not impressed by the show this guy, the drunkard or the betting man put on. He kind of like turns and faces the crowd, raising his hands as he's like, "Okay, semifinals number 2, you may begin." And then, as that happens, crowd cheers erupts. Popcorn and drinks and such get thrown into the arena. There's a happy burst of entertainment. Give me an initiative. Okay. 14, not too shabby. Well, how do I?
Look,
how do I
that's
move, sir? What's my bed doing? What's she doing there?
Surprise, motherfucker!
It was me the whole time. This is why Nick's
I'm going
like
to
me.
fucking kill you!
He's actually Dracula.
How do I add?
I can add myself.
Like, how do I add people?
And right click the third press add.
Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy. I'm not gonna like remember this shit by the time I'm done. Alright, it's fucking Jover, man. I don't know. Okay,
Oh,
your turn.
That's really unfortunate. I wanted him to have the first turn. Oh well, it is what it
Uh-huh.
is. So I'm gonna dash.
I'm a dash. We're dashing.
Yeah,
Dude, you do know that
we're
you
dashing.
can delay your turn. You do know that, right?
Yeah, but then there's no point.
Okay.
You can hold an action.
Yeah.
I'm gonna dash over there, and I'm gonna end my turn.
Okay. So Riz is gonna like wink at you, as he kind of like draws back his crossbow, and then fires like an array of like 2 shots at you, both of which kind of like sail past your head as you kind of like as you're kind of like walking towards him, or I guess dashing towards him, so you got like dodge out of the way, and then he. So and then he kind of like dashes. Sorry, not dashes. He kind of like he's like backpedaling, keeping an eye on you as he kind of like steps away from you. What
Okay.
did you expect, man?
It's gonna be one of these. It's gonna be one of these. This is gonna be a very long fight.
Bro, just use your action to dash.
It's gonna be a very long fight, dude. I have 15 speed right now. 15 speed.
Why are you so sleepy?
He's
I have no
exhausted.
place of things, Josh.
He's double ranged.
Go
I
to
have 15
bed.
speed. Yeah, no, I'll just long rest in the middle of the arena. problem. Okay.
I mean, if you lie prone, he has disadvantage on ranged attacks.
I'm gonna go to
You
bed.
might-
You might get a quick one in.
It's my turn again, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah. I'm just gonna take out my crossbow.
Uh-huh.
I'm just gonna put the shield on the floor, take out my crossbow.
Okay.
And I'm gonna try and shoot this motherfucker.
Uh-huh.
And I missed terribly.
You do?
And then I
Kind of
end my
like
turn.
fumble. You kind of like fumble the shield, and you don't really get the shot away properly. He. Okay, so he kind of gets he kind of lines up a shot, right? He fires one, and it's kind of like a warning shot, I guess, because it kind of like sails past your head. But the second one, that one, not so lucky, unfortunately. That one lodges itself. Why can't I see your HP? There we go. That one lodges itself in your shoulder. You feel the kind of like the muscle get slightly tighter as it becomes slightly harder to use your kind of like left hand. As I say, it kind of like sticks itself in that kind of joint area. And you and you were on that, so let's do some math. Yes, cool. Yep. That one hurts like a motherfucker.
I would fucking wince in pain and try and shoot him again.
I'm sorry, please. Okay, we got this.
I don't know if that hits or not.
It does.
Okay. Yeah, so I just pluck that arrow and lance.
Cool. So you not phased by the arrow that hit you at all. You unleash this arrow, and then hang on, let me do that, and then that one sticks him right in the leg. That one's kind of crippled him for a bit. He kind of yells out, and he's like, "You fucking bastard! I'll kill you for that!" And then he, oh, is it your turn? Are you done?
It's my turn again?
No. Are you done? That's what I said.
I'm done, yeah. I get one action per turn, baby. I'm done.
Cool. Yeah, it's fine. Do. Okay. Do. Okay. It's no real point,
What
so
did you mean by TYT?
Take your time.
take your time. Have you never heard that before?
Nope.
Huh. Okay, so similar to what Nyx might do here, we're shooting another arrow. He again, he really likes these warning shots. Not too sure what's going on with that. And then he kind of like aims this arrow in like your other shoulder. It doesn't quite go as deep in a sense, but that one definitely doesn't. It doesn't hurt as much, but you could definitely feel that you're like really starting to grow tired, especially with all the exhaustion that's setting in. You're kind of like vision's going a bit fuzzy as you're starting to grow wary.
So I'm gonna put my crossbow down. I'm gonna raise my hand and surrender.
Just
I ain't winning
surrender.
this battle. I'm just surrendering now. He gets 2 arrows. He could shoot me twice, and I can't shoot back twice. I'm surrendering. I'm almost.
Okay.
I can feel the exhaustion really setting in, dude. I'm
Yeah.
not losing the will,
As you raise your hand to surrender, you hear another arrow kind of like whiz past your face. So you're like looking at Glorbo, and you see another arrow whiz past your face as Riz kind of like steps slightly towards you, as it's here kind of mockingly with his crossbow on his shoulder. Seriously, that's it. The strongest in your party, and that's all you've got, and you're gonna surrender.
Hey,
Debatable.
I'm number one. No one said I'm the strongest in my party, and number two, I'm strong with my sword, not my crossbow. Now, if you want to come closer, then we can have a proper duel. But if you're gonna run away, I'm not gonna bother.
He like looks over at Glorbo, just to double check whether he's like kind of cool with what's happening, and then his face lights up in like the biggest, most wicked grin. It's like kind of in like it's fucking scary, right? As he puts his crossbow behind his back, and then draws 2 daggers, one in each hand, as he kind of like, as I say, he smirks, smiling gleefully, as he kind of like approaches you. Like this? I'll take you on in your own territory, eh? See how that works out for you, Mr. Big Shot, yeah?
Alright, now I pull out my sword, equip my shield again, and we'll restart this duel.
Restart the door. What is this,
more
time
damage
spell
taken.
type shit, you know?
Alright. Works for me. I don't know whose turn it would be. His? I don't know whose turn it would be.
No, it's your turn. You have
Right
the
here,
surprise on him since you're, Well, not surprised,
alright.
but...
Alright, so I'm gonna try and hit him with my sword.
Do bear in mind, you will roll with disadvantage because... Wait, hang on. Which one's your sword in? Your left or your right?
Should be left.
Yeah, so you're going to roll with disadvantage because you have that arrow stuck in your arm. Hence his confidence.
Alright, I'll just... Oh, so 13. Alright, so
Cool,
I
so 13.
yeah, try to hit him. I don't know if that hits or not.
It does barely scratch him.
Oh, okay. A 3 damage.
Yeah, so you like nick at his armor and his smile does not fade at all. It doesn't falter one bit as you do draw a tiny bit of blood from around his like his arm. But as I say, you very much try your hardest, but that doesn't deal a lot of damage. There's a grin on his face. He like both knives as he kind of like swings down to hit you. Let's roll. Okay. So as let me just double check. Is there any do? What did you... Hang on, what did you do on the turn you hit him with a crossbow? Where did you hit him? It was the leg, right?
The leg, yeah.
Okay, cool. So as you go to like hello, welcome back. As he goes to like swing down at you, you see that both of his left hand kind of like swings at you and misses, and then his right hand swings at you and misses, and he kind of looks down a bit confused as both of his daggers have kind of like fallen out of his hand. Let's say he looks around the arena a bit kind of shocked as a kind of like a weirdly handsome kind of like tall, dark, mysterious figure kind of has his crossbow aimed at where Riz is in the center of the arena as he's kind of like stood up on the side, kind of like holding on to one of these statues for a little bit of balance as he kind of like shoots across the arena, shooting 2 darts, one at each of these daggers as they kind of like ricochet and hit the floor. Riz kind of like turns around, snarling at him. He's like, "The fuck was that for, man? I was about to kick his ass. What are you doing?" Enter stage right.
Stage right.
Seth.
This is my character, by the way, guys. I'm gonna.
Woo! Yeah, baby! That's what I'm talking about!
So do you want me to roll to see if I hit them actually, or am I
No.
Okay.
That's fine.
I am just going to kind of yell out because they're a bit far away from me, and I want the crowd to hear as well. Oh, the priest sent me here, so I'm here to help you.
Oh, fuck's sake, it's Varney. It's fucking Varney.
Bonnie from London.
It's fucking Varney from London, mate, isn't it? No wonder you didn't want to fucking tell me the voice earlier. Okay, sorry, go on. Anyway, lock in. What'd you say?
I said, the priest sent me here somehow. I'm here to help you.
Who the fuck is the priest? And he kind of like looks over at like Lucian, like, who the fuck is the priest? And then Glorbo's kind of like stepping towards the side of the arena, like, excuse you? What's going on?
What is Shade's character's name?
Lucian.
Okay.
Lucian.
I go, the priest Lucian knows him. I'm here to help you.
I will gladly take any help I can get.
Riz is like completely and utterly confused, and then you see like the his party members are kind of like who have joined to cheer him on, kind of like trying to consult Glorbo, like this isn't fair. What the fuck's going on? Riz is a little bit in uproar, a bit confused about what's going on as he kind of like steps towards yourself. You can't just interrupt a battle like that. What are you doing, man? Like, yes, you can help him. Like, that doesn't seem fair, but, like, what gives you the right? Like, what?
As he says that, can I aim my crossbow at him?
Yeah. Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
Unless you prefer to something else, like a persuasion or something. But I assume that's what you were going for.
I would definitely prefer persuasion.
Yeah,
Characters are gonna get along so well.
Okay.
15. Yeah.
15. So does that?
Yeah. He's a bit confused as to why you're pointing a crossbow at him still. But
So I want to aim it at him, and then while I'm aiming it, say, Give up right now, or else I'm gonna shoot you, and it's gonna land.
Holy shit.
He's like looking around at what he has left. What's with the murders today? Why is everyone a fucking murderer? What's your problem, man? Like, and then he like goes to like draw his crossbow from his back, kind of trying to be stealthy, but you do catch a glance. Oh shit! Okay, hang on, what's going on here?
Shades with the fucking slit his throat from behind.
He's slightly taken aback by the sudden presence of someone behind him.
The hairs on his neck just stand up.
Yeah, gonna whisper in his ear.
Okay.
I'm gonna just hit him in the back real quick.
Uh-huh. Okay, so as you go to, can I get a, can I get a, I think it's Constitution?
For me?
Hang on. Well, yeah, you might swallow some dirt. You gotta bring that back, you know? Okay,
I'll
right, roll strength for me, please.
All right. Stay throw.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Cool. So as you go to like swing at Riz, a spear lodges itself in the ground beside you, and you're kind of like slightly knocked out of your stance by like a gust of wind. As you kind of like look over and see Kay Reef earlier, the blonde chick from earlier, as she kind of like looks over the arena, kind of scowling at you, kind of like, you know, even the playing field a bit. As she kind of like looks over at Riz, a bit sympathetic, as he's kind of like looking around, unarmed, doesn't really know what to do. As he kind of like lets out a sigh, is like, for fuck's sake, here I wanted to fucking sell the thing, but whatever. And he kind of like raises his hand, kind of like looking at Glorbo, and is like, go on then. As he acknowledges his surroundedness and the hopelessness of the situation. And he kind of like reaches out to like shake your hand. Shade. Lucian.
I'm gonna decline the handshake. And I'm gonna say, put down your weapons. Or whatever.
Kind of like he lets out another sigh.
I
Fucking
don't put
bastard.
what's in your pockets, random pockets.
He like sighs, is
Are you
like
robbing
fucking
him?
bastard, man. And then he like
I just sort of wish he doesn't have anything hidden, dude. I don't trust him.
kind of acknowledging his defeat, he kind of like sulkingly crosses the arena, grabs the spear, and then starts making his way back to the entrance. As the audience kind of like applauses his kind of bravery and acknowledges that he was bit of a tough situation on him. Woo, go Riz! Woo! The kids are kind of cheering because he was a crowd favorite. Woo! Cool. So Riz exits as he kind of like consults his party, and they kind of like meander off into the corner as they like consult and start talking about obviously what's happened. Glorbo's kind of like talking to excuse me. Glorbo's talking to Sata while this is all happening, and then he kind of like turns and acknowledges the audience, outreaching his hand, outreaching to the audience. I have spoken to the challengers. Well, challenger, and he does wish to have a day's rest. Lucien, as our other finalist. Audience cheers. Whoa, go Lucien! Whoa. A bit quieter than you probably would like, but there is support nonetheless. He kind of like shouts across. Would you like a day's rest, or would you like to battle now?
I would very much like the day's rest.
And there you have it, folks. Same time tomorrow. See you then. And then the audience starts like getting to their feet as they kind of like start clambering out. Adventurers and retailers and such alike. As everyone kind of like meanders out of the arena one by one. Let's get everyone important out here. Cool. Right. Everyone's by now, like maybe 60-70% of the audience has kind of like disappeared into the town, going about their days or their way. Open to the party here. What's next on the adventuring?
Okay, I'm gonna ask the gentleman in front of me. Actually, I'm gonna shake his hand.
He's like up on the rafters. Remember that? So you're like in the arena. Remember, he's just stood at like theatrically stood on the edge.
Okay, I thought he was like.
If he wants to jump down and sprain his foot like Jeremy, he is more than welcome.
I really don't want to sprain my foot.
It doesn't even have repercussions. You're good.
Okay, hang on. No. Lucian, roll a.
What kind of
jump
save
down.
is it?
I'll
Is it
go
an
out.
acrobatics?
It would be so. What do we say? Athletics going up or down?
You
Yeah,
said-
athletics goes up, acrobatics goes down.
Okay, I'll do it. I'll jump down with an acrobatics.
Uh-huh. Let's see how much he flexes. Oh my god, how are we doing this? Are we doing like a dramatic
Nat
roll? Are we doing a fun
20.
flip?
Mind
I
you,
want-
it's his first roll of the campaign.
It's my second. It's my second.
You bit of persuasion.
Mind you, it's his first roll of the campaign.
Oh yeah, it's first one.
Most
Um,
meaningful.
Yeah, I want to do like a theatrical backflip and kind of land in a way that like a superhero normally does.
Mhm.
And then I want to put my hand out to shake his.
You feel your cheeks start to flush as you suddenly become madly attracted to the gnome. Go on. Roll perception for me, Shade.
What the fuck? Honestly, not bad.
Cool. Yeah, not bad, not bad. Well, I can skip this job. Seth, what does he see?
Like you want me to describe what my character looks like?
Yes.
Okay. So I have like black hair and red eyes, and whenever you see me talk, you can kind of see like fangs.
The fucking vampire.
What are
And
you?
notice-
What are you? Like, what are you wearing? Like, what? Sorry, go
I'm
on.
wearing, so I'm kind of like in some rugged attire, not exactly like rags per se, but you can tell that I've been a little fucked up recently. And you can also see that my skin is relatively pale.
Okay.
Do you shake his hand?
Well, yeah, I'm gonna shake his hand. Fucking help me.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, so I shake my hand and then I ask, welcome, well met. You said Father Calum sent you?
And I'm gonna shake his hand and I'm gonna go, yeah, he sent me. I came through. He really helped me through some tough times for a little bit there, and he said that you were coming to the Colosseum, and I heard about the sword, and I fucking hate those bloody vampires. I want to help you.
Great. The help was greatly appreciated. Let's say we leave this dreary arena and talk some more over a drink.
Sounds all right to me.
Let's get the fuck out of here. I need to visit a healer.
Yo, that backflip though.
Oh, that backflip was fucking impressive.
A
dude.
backflip, though. You can control your character, right?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, as long as you can. Okay, cool.
Alright,
Anyone else want to greet this strangely athletic gentleman?
So what's going on with the backflip guy?
Are you asking that to me or to Shade?
Both of you as you walk
Probably.
up.
Boyfriend.
I forgot to ask his name. However, Father Calum has sent him
He's
here.
backflip guy. That's all he is.
I just like watching Anna get fully closer to Nick.
I thought your dad got
Yeah,
eaten
what's-
by vampires.
The one respect she earned from losing her coin when he won has been lost because he had help in the next fight.
She's like, ew.
I- I did not ask for the help. However, I will not decline it. And if that means you lose respect for me, so be it. Our quest does not need you to respect me.
Can't even fight your own battles. And she's just gonna shake her head.
Some battles are better off not fought alone.
So he just like does backflips or like for the church? I don't.
Backflips for the church.
I'm not sure.
I am going to walk up to what's your name? Oro?
Yes.
I'm gonna walk up to Oro and put my hand out to shake it as well and go, I don't do just backflips for the church. I'm here to help.
Fucking voice.
So you do backflips for anyone?
Do I see his fangs
Perception.
when he talks?
Actually, whole group, give me a perception.
I was about to ask.
I think other than Shane because he noticed.
Okay,
See
Nick's
Jackson.
Nix is so amazed by his handsome good looks and backflipping skills that she doesn't notice. Everyone else does notice though.
She's probably more preoccupied that Anna's coming close. Like she's looking between Anna and Lucian.
Like immediately? Does a 13 hit you?
What'd you say?
Does a 13 hit you?
No, that misses.
Okay, so he's gonna. You reach out to shake the hand. He's gonna go to punch you and then step back and be like, "That's a damn vampire!"
I am going
You're
to
like drawing the attention of like the audience, but they're kind of like keeping their heads down, trying to like mind their own business after hearing those words. They're like, and then they're kind of like slightly more hurried as they kind of leave, but everyone's slowly like trickling out like from some of the other parts of the arenas. Sorry, go on.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. I'm gonna pull my hand back, so you know, as to kind of move away from him a little bit. And I'm going to say, well, I used to be a vampire, not anymore. But as you can see, some of the effects have lingered a bit.
Used to be. There's a cure.
Do I need to roll any kind of check to convince them this is how it works?
Persuasion.
Persuasion versus.
You mean for her?
I just mean for
Well,
the group in general.
No, for
right?
Cam.
'Cause-
Basis versus like. Do you mean like
Oh.
what else you could roll, or do you mean like what Jade would have to roll?
Yeah, what Jade would have to roll.
I've seen people have
Insight, I guess.
where they like she would also roll perception or persuasion. I'm not saying that's true,
Okay.
but I've seen that where they roll the same as the other person.
I mean, I think I like insight better. You're like seeing
Yeah.
you can like you understand it, whether you believe that shit. But if you're gonna question him, you may roll insight.
Before we do this, because I need to explain how if there is a cure or not.
Wait! I'm doing something.
Well,
Sorry,
fucking
I
rolled
roll.
crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna say there is a cure for it. It was actually the lady here. It's the one, some lady you guys obviously didn't see. She's the one that cured me. She's also the one that turned me first place. Don't think I'll roll better than that, but
Yeah, it seems like a load of bullshit. Honestly, like he's just talking nonsense.
She's gonna cross her arms. So a vampire turned you and then cured you. Uh-huh.
yeah, they're doing experiments. Is Mr. Dracula, if you will. He's got some lackeys around, and there's one in this town right now. It's kind of why everything's going on.
The only cure for undead is true death.
An owl's gonna land on your head.
An owl's gonna land on my head?
Yeah.
That's Babette.
Is that lore accurate?
Babette is gonna perch on your head and crane her neck down to look at you upside down.
Okay, that is probably accurate.
And she's gonna ruffle her feathers a little bit and just a cure, you say? And how exactly did this come about?
Oh, I don't really remember that much, but I, one morning just...
Think harder, boy.
Okay. Let me get to it. I'm going to kind of look up at Babette because she's on my head and say,
She's gonna adjust a little bit because as you look up, your head moves.
yeah.
So she's gonna like regain her balance a little bit.
I'm going to say, oh, I woke up once and I was strapped to a table, and she looked at me and said, "You're in for a ride."
We had hot samey sex after that.
No, there was no sex involved. She bit me and turned me, and then she said, "We're gonna test to see if there's a cure available for this. See if we can make our army." And then, yeah, that's what I said.
Her pupils are gonna dilate a little bit, and she's gonna get excited and lightly peck you on the forehead. Not enough to do damage, but just sort of like a little tap between the eyes. She's going, "Cure, you say? And what exactly was in this cure? Was it a tincture, an herb, a spell? Be descriptive, boy. Come now."
I wasn't able to see it, but
He's such a good Babette. Why is he so good at Babette?
She's gonna tap him twice on the forehead again. You don't have to see it. Describe it. The smell, the taste, the feeling.
I felt a needle go into my neck, and it was a bright red pain. And then I just,
Injectable.
and I woke up, and I was at the church. I'm not sure what happened, but
Administered via syringe perhaps induces unconsciousness in the patient.
and then can I show like where it was injected, and they'll see like a needle mark there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna show it on my neck and be like, "It was right here if you want to inspect it."
You also notice either side of this needle mark is also two very obvious fang marks as well. So it's clearly like in between where he was bitten.
Administered at the place of the infection. Understood. And she's gonna kind of prod at it a little bit as she inspects the needle mark.
What do you mean by prod at it? Like she's poking it, or?
Like she's gonna like use a wing to kind of move your inner arm back and forth a little bit and just kind of examine this mark. All up in your personal space.
Yeah, as she does, I'm like, she's a bit of a weird one, isn't she?
Oh, God forbid, I'm weird for wanting a cure for vampirism.
That's not really
Yes,
the point I'm
yes,
making.
I'm the strange one here for going to any length for science, you're right. We should all just sit on our thumbs and do nothing again.
Do you drink blood or not?
I don't drink blood, but I do use blood for some of my abilities, rather.
It's just something you learn through your vampirism.
He's not
or were you
he's
just
not beating the
a bit of an odd
allegation.
one beforehand.
She's gonna look at her friends and be like, "So why are we not killing him?"
I've always had the ability for some blood, but I don't use other people's blood. It's only my own.
She's gonna land on Andrea's head.
Hello, Owl. You've done this before?
It's new, I'm trying it out. The way I see it, the boy hurts himself to do his abilities, so if we keep him with us, he will either lead us to a cure or bleed himself out manually, and that's just less work for us, honestly. These old bones could use some rest.
I like that bit. That's pretty good.
I think I'm playing her correctly. This feels right.
I think you are, yeah.
Just a little more expressive.
I think Sarah would love this.
Well, thankfully she's gonna have a VOD to go through.
Can I ask, is
Delete the VOD, delete the VOD.
Is Jeremy's character like believing anything that I'm saying?
He's narrowing his eyes a little bit, but he's not speaking right now. He's just kind of absorbing all the
He's
information.
deposing.
You do make a point. I don't trust him.
Do I hear her say that she doesn't trust
Oh,
me?
she says it loud and clear.
Okay. So
She don't hold back.
I am going to kind of take off a glove. When I take off my glove, you guys will notice that I have very sharp nails, as a vampire normally would. But I'm also going to showcase a ring on my finger, and it's a ring. I'm gonna say, you see this ring here? I'll prove I'm not a vamp anymore. It's a silver ring, and when I click this mechanism, and I'll click something on the side of it, that'll make like a small kind of knife pop out of it, and then I'm going to kind of stab myself in the arm with it. Do you want me to take any damage for that?
You can take a point of damage, yeah.
Okay. I'll stab myself in the arm with it and showcase that it doesn't affect me as much as it typically would affect a vampire. And I'll say, there you go, is that not prove it enough for you?
No.
Alright.
He would be an
Fucking knew that was coming.
Experimental study if it was an experiment, right?
Yeah, sure. I will take like a bottle out of my like pocket and just kind of like let some of the blood roll into the bottle to keep for later, though.
Okay.
You gonna drink that or?
I think Nyx is just gonna side eye him in the bottle, like, okay.
We go, oh, it's not for drinking, it's for making mutagens. It's how I kind of affect my blood a little bit.
I'd also like to point out that currently this vampire is blocking the only exit. And by now everyone's kind of like fizzled out. Shade's also kind of like stepped out into town because he doesn't really care about you guys, he's just abandoning you.
Hey,
Which is crazy because
I
he
don't
hates
care.
vampires the most.
I don't care if they don't trust that motherfucker. That is not my problem to deal with right now.
So you're gonna pop into town, yeah?
Yeah, I'm popping into town, bro.
Cool, that's fine.
I'll also say, if you want, we can go over to the priest and he'll tell you the story's true that I'm from the church.
Yeah, no, I'd love to go meet a priest I've never met to tell me about a man I don't know, to tell me that they're doing things I don't understand. That sounds like a great idea, man. Maybe then you could take me to the king and he could tell me that you're his son.
That is funny.
Do you know anything about the tree?
I don't know nothing about the tree.
There's a fucking tree!
I don't
You
know anything
fucking
about
what
this
about a
tree.
fucking tree?
I will bring up, I'm gonna go, I don't know nothing about a tree, but, I have this ability where if I hit somebody, strike them with a weapon, I'm able to mark them. So one of the little idiots that was there when I was... Well, one of the little idiots when I was there and they were experimenting on me. He's in this town and I know he's here somewhere because I've got the mark on him. It tells me the direction he's in. I can take you there if you want.
Nyx is gonna turn to Anna and be like, do you think Zay could have done something to the tree?
That's possible. I would prefer if Lucian was here so we could ask him why he trusts this guy out of the blue. But I suppose we have no other lead at the moment.
You think if I told Lucian I was from the church, he would give me a couple gold?
Maybe.
Possible.
I just, like, in hindsight, he has disguised just yeah, go on.
Oh, oops, sorry. I'll be back. Didn't mean to walk into your character there.
Cool. Are we all disappearing into town, or do we want to linger and do other stuff here?
I'll follow because I want to go.
He just wants to be
Yeah.
You know,
included.
I want to go kind of prove that I'm not a bad person.
Yeah, we can go follow.
Okie doke. So you kind of like rock up to Buttons. You kind of rock up on. You rock up
I
on
see
town.
that dying tree.
Yes. So you rock up on town. That everyone's kind of like very spaced out from yourself. Obviously, you know, keeping the distance so they can. As you're kind of rocking into the town, the center is busy. Everyone's chatting about the battles, kind of happy and joyous. As the children are kind of playing in the street, because Lucian had so much of a head start, all the kids are kind of like, he's kind of like sat there crowding around him, trying to like the kids are kind of like trying to grab his attention, but Lucian's trying to like push through to try and get to like a medic or the priest or someone. But the kids just aren't letting him, and they're just kind of like tugging at him and holding him in place. Their collective strength. Cool. Yeah. Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I'm gonna go talk to the father or shove my way through the kids. I'm not gonna be mean to the kids. I'm gonna like pat their heads and say I need to go visit the father.
You did great, Lucian. You were so cool out there. When I'm older, I want to be like you.
Thanks, kids. Make sure you eat and exercise regularly.
And then some of them start doing like star jumps, and some of them start like fake boxing with each other.
I'm gonna move past them and head towards the father.
Oh.
I'm assuming he's still standing there. Right?
Yeah, he's kind of like monitoring, kind of almost waiting for you, because he's obviously seen everyone come back in, so he's kind of expecting you to pop by. Hello, Lucian. What brings you to these parts? How did it go?
The matches were tough, but I have made it to the finals. It'll continue tomorrow. Father,
Yes,
I need healing.
Yes. Well, I could perhaps tend to your wounds here, but I think a better option would be if you go to the medical facility. I'm sure the people, the lovely people over there, would be a much better service. But as I say, if you need immediate attention, I'm more than happy to get a few bandages and such. But the medical facility is definitely where you want to head to.
Okay, where is that?
That's across the way, next to the meat stall, I believe. That's currently out there. That's currently out in the center of city. If you wish, I can take you there, but I'm sure we have lots to chat about on the way.
Oh, that would be wonderful.
That's
That's
kind of
a great
like
idea.
starts walking with you. Some of the kids kind of like loosely following behind, but
Am I able
Where
to?
where did the priest go?
He's under me.
Oh, thank fucking god!
You
I had a
moved
panic.
me there.
I had a panic attack, man. I was like, where'd he go?
No, no, literally
You
the
moved
Dracula.
You ate him.
It's me. I'm Dracula.
Can I walk up like kind of where they are as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then I'll move. Keep moving. Just keep moving. I'm over here. And then
I
I'll
s-
do-
Mhm.
Okay, you
I
got it, you
see. He kind of like waves his hand as he kind of like gestures you over. The kids kind of like swarm this guy as he kind of like pushes through them, similar to what Lucian did. The priest kind of like beckons him over. I see you have made yourselves acquainted. I can't imagine that's a good thing. And he kind of like puts his hand on the vamp guys, on his shoulder. He says, "I can't imagine that's a good thing that you know each other. Did something happen in there?"
Might have had a little bit of illegal activity, but
He
no,
kind
he's
of raises an
very
eyebrow. Dark dealings with the devil?
no. Just a little bit of help during the tournament. Nothing too big.
And then he kind of like smiles and nods, and he kind of like nods at this vampire guys, and he says, "Much appreciated, much appreciated."
Yeah.
Lucian's going to like stand real close to the priest and just whisper in his ear, "Do you trust this guy?"
Can I get a perception, please, Jeremy? Jeremy? Fucking Seth.
Jeremy?
Oh, me?
Yes.
Perception.
Okay, so you're like kind of like overwhelmed by the kids that are kind of like coming up to greet you. So you kind of like turn your back and like start greeting the kids and start like patting their heads, playing with them, all that nonsense. And then meanwhile behind you, Lucian's kind of like whispering into the priest there, and you want to ask him if you trust him, right?
Yeah.
So I understand the appearance, but He's like whispering back to you. I understand the appearance, but I think he has a good heart. When we found him, he was kind of like left on our doorstep. Was barely clothed. I don't know what happened. He had blood all over him. There was scars. There was burn marks, whip marks. There was all kinds of damage. But when we took him in, he's been resting ever since. And I clothed him up. And when I heard you were in town and when I saw you, I knew that it might not go as planned. So I asked him to observe. And then he kind of like winks and nudges you. I was hoping you didn't need him, but circumstances change.
Okay. Are you sure you haven't been charmed?
He looks a bit confused. He's like, by your striking good looks, lad?
No, by the vampire.
Kind of like looks a bit confused and kind of lets out a chuckle. He's like, I'm sure. He kind of like gestures around to all these kids. And he's like, I'm sure there are powerful vampires out there, but to enthrall and charm everyone here, that would be quite interesting. And then he kind of puts his hand on your shoulder and he's like, but you never know what could be possible in this world. I've lived on this earth, I've lived in this realm for countless years. I highly doubt. I think I would know.
Okay. I was gonna ask an off-meta joke. I was gonna say, Father, what's the name of the realm?
Fuck off! I'll kill you.
Well, while they're like sitting there talking, can I like pick up one of the kids and put them on my shoulders?
Make a strength check.
Oh, that's not
For a
good.
child?
Hey man, you never know.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay.
Uppies!
Welcome back.
Uppy
Okay.
successful.
I have like really bad strength, so that was pretty lucky.
That's what I was banking on. I was like, oh, he broke an arm. It's over.
Yeah, I'm just gonna like lift him on my shoulders and then just kind of like sway around with them so that so he's having fun.
You're having fun, aren't you?
Alright, then let's continue onwards. If the father trusts him, I trust him.
Instantly trusting shaders, and then the lady's like, "What the fuck is this? Why is this Why is this allowed?"
Hey, if the father trusts him, I trust him, bro.
Man, you're never gonna get her to like you.
At this point, I don't care anymore.
Whoa, he's gonna be gay with Seth.
Who knows?
You got some bad vampire. You got some vampire ladies you could probably, charm.
Oh my
Get it?
god.
I mean, hey, you know, there's a girl out there. Jeez. Does anybody else want to do anything? Oh, okay, Jeremy's just going.
Oh yeah, I didn't care about the vampire priest.
The vampire priest.
He's not a vampire priest, man. He's just
I
a
don't care
priest.
about the vampire church.
The cult of vampires.
Hello, baby. I'm gonna look for Riz and his party.
Okay.
Adventurers
you-
Guild, tavern, anywhere that they might congregate.
Where would be your best guess as to where they'd be?
I would start at, I think there was like an inn/tavern like roundabout. I can't ping what that looked like anymore. Like southwest, right?
Considering it's a big city, I'll assist you that much. Go on.
I will check there.
I'm a pasty man.
I'll just time skip. Vampire.
Yeah, you click the cog in the top right, and then you go to audio and video. And under video display, you switch the player video avatar size to names only.
Thank you.
I had to do that because yours and Shade's pictures started burning into my monitor for some reason.
Jesus.
Wow.
from the white
Maybe the
background.
white background.
Yeah, I have no idea. Like it goes away if I
Well-
turn my monitor off, but like
How are we? How you do that?
you go to click the cog,
Uh,
audio and video,
yo,
video display, first
Yep.
drop down, names only.
gas. What's up?
Okay. Because there's a vampire next door.
Oh,
Oh,
You
you
catch
were
your
not
upper already?
senile at all.
You were not senile.
You were bowling.
Excuse this joking typing.
This is just
You were perching on people's heads and talking to them and all this stuff.
I betted my little boobos
Bro-
off.
You were sitting on the vampire bed.
Bro mentioned a cure, and you were like, "Ooh, well, gimme."
Everybody keeps
Gimme.
I'm innocent, I promise.
Yeah, I interrogated the shit out of the vamp.
Yeah, you like pecked my forehead.
Okay, so yes, the tavern thingy. Okay, so you run it. You kind of like rock up to this inn tavern. It's kind of like fairly well put together, but it does look fairly empty at the moment. There's a few people like crowding around the outside. But as you kind of like step towards the door, you can kind of make out that there's a sign across it that just says closed for, and then there's like a kind of in small writing underneath it. There's like for tournament.
Tournament's over now for the day. Is the door like locked?
You wanna give it a try?
I'll just give it a jiggle.
You're gonna rock up, give it a bit of a jiggle, and then as you're doing so, the merchant who's kind of like chilling on this stall kind of like does a little bit of a 180 as he kind of like leans over to you. You not see the sign? It's
I'm coming
Closed.
from the tournament. It ended for the day, so if this is closed for the tournament, I thought maybe it'd be open for the not tournament.
the tournament's still going on, but I guess I could see your angle.
I just came from the tournament, so I
Yeah,
guess
the
if they're
tourna-
using this is like they're just taking the night off too, but seems like a good
I
way
think-
to lose money.
I think they'll be back later. I think that we're mostly, and he kind of like gestures around to the center of the city. I think everyone's out celebrating at the moment. I don't think anyone's going to be in the inn. I believe, as I say, it's going to be open slightly later, and I think it's mostly reserved for adventurers and such. I think the locals aren't allowed in.
Gotcha, understood. You just change the subject. You didn't see like me, but purple walking around, did you?
Kind of like looks a bit
couple of people, like
looks a bit confused.
horns,
Purple?
tail, purple. Old man and an elf with him.
Ah! And then he kind of like gets a little tiny bit lost in thought as he kind of like checks his D&D notes.
Up here, partner.
He like, kind of like looks around, trying to like scan the horizon for them, and he's like, "I believe you're looking for Brassadas's party.
that sounds right.
Were they in the tournament?" He kind of looks at you a bit questioning.
Yes, sir. They call him Brassad Acid now.
Kind of looks. He doesn't get the joke. He's a bit confused.
You'll get that tomorrow. I'm on TikTok. You're on Instagram Reels. You'll see.
Oh,
He doesn't really get the reference to that one either. But he's like, well then, best bet would if he's so-called covered in acid, as you say, maybe you should check the so-called medical facility. And he kind of like looks mockingly at you, and he's like holding out his hand, like, information isn't free.
All right, what are you selling?
Kind of like gestures out to his table, beckoning you round as you kind of like hopple.
Oh God!
I'll let you.
Shift! Oh God!
As you kind of like hop around the table, you're like browsing the wares of like you've got some wood carvings, some like amulets, some like jewelry stuff, you know, like trinkets and baubles and things like that.
I need this silver.
He kind of like starts thinking as he kind of looks around, and he starts like pulling up like these like necklaces and rings. He's like, anything in particular you're after? I've got many jewelries in this silver variety.
Look for like.
Don't
a
know if it'll go with your
necklace
skin though.
particularly chunky chain.
So not like a proper like like an industrial chain that would like hold our friends together.
No,
there's
just
like
like a thicker necklace.
There's a slightly thicker like silver necklace, yeah.
Well, that's nice. How much is that one?
That'd be 2 gold.
Perfect. And I'm gonna hand him 3 gold.
He looks a bit confused, but like broadly smiles, and then like reaches like kind of like into his pocket as if he's gonna go get change. But then kind of like
no.
but then like
Information box.
stops, and then it actually like kind of like reaches out and just hands you like a small wooden carving, of just like a little of a cow. Just the cow. You take. And then you
alright.
also get the silver necklace, and then minus 3 gold, and then also plus the cow carving. It's only like like in your palm kind of thing. Huh?
You're really good at business.
Finger guns, no. Much appreciated.
Corvo?
And then I will continue my search for maybe the medical area or something as we probably pivot to someone else. But that's what I'm doing in the background.
We passed
Uh-huh.
it before when we first came in.
I didn't know if like
Way after.
the tournament one was the same one.
The tournament one was in like the Coliseum. It was the same woman from the one that we stopped in at like when we first came
Oh
into
right,
the city.
the lab.
Well,
I forgot that this place did medicine because this
Yeah.
woman wanted to box me.
The redhead boxing woman, a bit overjoyed to see you. She's like, "My sparring partner, woohoo!" And then she like goes up and jabs your arm a bit. And then she like looks down at your like the ankle that you sprained. Is like, "You need anything for that?"
Oh no, I can walk that off. You didn't have to see like an older gentleman, recent acid wounds.
She immediately goes to turn, but as she goes to turn, Brassidas is already upon you, kind of like waving. But behind him, you can see that Riz and Caliph, K-Reith, are like sat down on the beds, bandages across themselves, looking very much worse for wear. But I say Brassidas is up and about. He's a bit more bandaged up, but he's like kind of fighting spirit, just kind of like achy bones kind of thing.
Don't you look like the picture of health, bud?
As do you, sir. As do you.
This cluster of people.
Jumping down into the arena was a bold move, my friend. I don't know if I believe the nonsense after it, but the audience brought it up, so what can I say?
Show's a show. I just wanted to make sure we were all on good terms after that semifinals match. I know things
Riz,
got a
like-
little tense there.
He goes to like turn to Riz, but then Riz just kind of like spits on the floor next to him. Utter bullshit. Fucking bullshit that is.
Okay, well,
Where is that?
I mean,
Where is
Not
that
to get-
coward?
no, it's not important. Not to get technical here, but if you think about it, in the first match, you kind of assisted your fella here by tossing that spear into the ring, and if we apply some critical thinking to that in the semifinals match, that fella with the crossbow didn't even hit you, so you could just say he was supplying our boy with a couple of extra bolts via propelling them rapidly into the ground next to your feet. And then if we build on top of that, it was actually your little lady over here. He's gonna gesture to not Callie. She actually she hit our guy with a little wind magic. So if we're going just like tit for tat, you guys kind of struck first. But I'm willing to put that all behind us if we just called a spade and said we were all helping out our own this whole time.
Before Riz can like get out any words, Brassidas kind of like turns to like hold up a hand to like kind of silence him. As he turns back to you, kind of puts his arm on your shoulder. He says, "Water under the bridge, water under the bridge." I'm sure that they're young. They'll learn. They'll wash it off. They'll forget about it in 2 weeks' time. How about it? Well, what's the fella like you doing these parts? Are you here for the? I can't imagine you're only here for the tournament. Here for some food, some drink, some and then nudges you in the side. Some ladies, and then like the fucking Riz and Kairi kind of like roll their eyes, like kind of like like the granddad
no,
talk.
brother. The only wine I partake of does not have the H in the middle. But we're just sort of passing through some shared interests with the group for this tourney and whatnot, and figured some kind of mystical weapon might be good for fighting those vampires. You know, with the whole purple sky and evil and whatnot.
It wouldn't be. It wouldn't be a bad idea, I suppose. I don't know why I'm Scottish.
Scottish now, President. That's very impressive.
I don't know. Don't know why that. It would be a bad
it's
idea.
catching on. I think I'm a bit Scottish now. You're very convincing. I like this guy.
Oh, you're not so bad yourself, lad. I mean, it wouldn't be a bad idea, but we're not exactly sword type. Why am I doing Scottish? I can't. I can't.
You're cursed?
If you
Okay.
don't
Are
speak
you sure
Scottish, you could be forced
you're
psychic.
actually English? Because I think you're Scottish.
I might just
Holy
be.
shit,
I'm gonna
undercover
speak normal.
Scottish.
So sure. Yes.
You're from Haggis.
We're not exactly soul types, so I suppose it's probably better in one of yours hands.
Well,
To
I
be young.
appreciate that.
And then Riz kind of like throws a bundle of bandage at you. Still bullshit.
Oh well. Growing up, you'll learn a lot of stuff's bullshit. That doesn't get easier. You just get a bigger shovel. Anyways, glad we could patch things up here. You know, literally and figuratively. And the bandages.
Brasa, that's good. Nudges you. My guy. Nice.
I'll get out of your hair. I'm sure that one there wants to say all sorts of mean shit about me the second I walk out, so I'll let him get that out of his system.
He like
No,
pokes his
no
tongue
water
out
off
at you.
this duck's back.
He makes a face as like like
I know, I'm the worst.
as you
I'll
kind of
take
like as you like step out, you notice more and more of the fighters are kind of stepping in as well. Like the swords lady, even the I guess the murderer Sata. He kind of like steps into the medical facility as well. As they all kind of like trying to recoup their fifis.
Gotcha, then I'll start making my way back to the group.
Cool.
So whenever I get over there, just let me know.
I mean, I think they're just being like
I wasn't sure
yapping
if the
away.
conversation was time sensitive.
When Darigan mentions the red hair, Anna's going to just like glance over the medical facility. Not the healer, no.
Oh, let me do this bit. So I don't. Where is this at? Like, where's the tent? Can somebody ping it?
South of the dying tree right here.
So dying tree. Okay. I'll go. Sorry, I read what you just said. Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
I'll say. I forgot my voice a little bit. I'm not gonna lie.
British money.
British Bonnie. There you go.
Money.
It's definitely not the healer, but she did tend to me once. But I could. It's definitely not her. I would be able to tell her from a mile away.
And then suddenly in the corner of your eye, a mile away.
Yeah, looking at Babette's dialogue here, I think I did well.
I definitely think so. Yeah.
Really did.
I'll timestamp the VOD for you later. We can watch them together in real time. Well, of course, maybe.
Can I want to put the kid off my shoulders now. Kind of holding for a while.
This whole so you're talking about like morbid and death and everything, and this kid's just like being held kidnapped by.
5 minutes ago, the kid's like, I think I'd like to maybe come down now. I don't.
I've just been swaying him around this whole time. It's kind of like, you know, kind of like he's flying.
Why is your skin so cold?
It's not. It's normal temperature.
I don't think you know what normal is.
Why are you sucking on me?
Why are you gonna kill that lady? Is she a doctor? Don't kill the doctor. That's my only frame of reference for red-haired women. Oh god, they're gonna kill the doctor.
I don't know if you wrote it.
Mhm.
If you wrote it anywhere for Seraphine or no, but I can say that I feel like my character is going to feel like the mark that I talked about earlier, and say, and then I'll say, "Oh, I can feel the mark. I feel the direction that we need to go. Do you guys want me to lead you there? She might be there."
Anna's going to gesture for him to like start walking.
And I feel like we're a little low on resources here, but it does seem kind of time sensitive to follow this man we just met into somewhere we don't know to see someone we know nothing about.
Cough, cough. You're low on resources. Cough, cough.
Oh, I'm full on resources.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
fine.
you didn't actually
I've
fight.
I've used one key point.
I think I have one spell, so it's good to go for Hunter's Mark.
Yeah.
We did
all right.
not have a long
Happy hour a little
rest. We did not rest
Okay,
yet.
fine, whatever. So,
We did not
since
have a
Seth
long
wants me to do it this way, so we'll do it this way.
I don't know what he was like typing to me. I don't know what he means.
As Seth said, he obviously he said he can mark people, right, or whatever. So he feels this. Seth, you feel this like tugging sensation on you, but it's weird because it's coming from like under you, like it's like under your feet, and that doesn't seem possible because obviously yeah, it just feels weird.
Like on the mark, my arcane mark, right?
Yeah, like the mark thing you were talking about earlier.
Okay. I'll say, well, I don't really know exactly where, just the direction, and right now it's pointing down, like it's under us or something.
Down other underground areas here. She's going to turn to Lucian because apparently he knows this town. You know of any underground passage here?
That's it. You just no RP, no extra pot mark. It's just no.
His head hurts really bad.
Oh, okay. he looks a bit confused, you know, as he's like, underground passages? I know nothing of the sort. There used to be old ruins beneath these towns, but they're closed off and gone long ago.
Where are they closed off at?
I do not know, unfortunately. That's a secret kept by the old townsfolk, who I don't know if there's anything more on them. You might find some writings about the past in the Great Library, but I'm afraid I myself and many of these townfolks here aren't going to know that.
Anna's going to turn to Babette. Care to do some reading for us? She's gonna nod.
Initiative. You have an urge to roll initiative against the priest. Wow. Why? Jeremy's like vampire cult fucking priest this entire time. What the fuck are those rolls, man?
This fucking.
Bah, bah, bah!
Again!
Again! He is gonna walk up to the priest, though.
You gonna deck his ass?
No, he's just. Are you this priest these fellas keep talking about? I don't believe we've had the pleasure of meeting.
He like puts his hand out. Yes, I suppose I'm the priest in question. I'm Father Caleb, and yourself?
My name's Oro Anvilstrike. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Can I be of assistance to you? Much like my brother? Can I
Quite the
perhaps...
contrary. I was wondering if I could be of assistance to you. Now, as a priest like yourself, I'm sure you do not like this vampiric scourge taking root in the fine realm of Catheria.
Correct. That is, not my ideal situation, I'll say.
Well, that's perfect. As you may or may not know, I have made a small name for myself in some of the outer settlements, delivering goods with which to resist the vampiric threat. You know, small deliveries of holy water, steaks, things of the like. So if you ever happen to need a contact to smuggle you in some goods, feel free to let me know. I'll even give you a discount for being of the cloth.
Why would I need to be smuggled in? Maybe steaks, but holy water I can make right here in these towns.
That's what you say until Dracula rolls in and suddenly the head priest is a vampire and you don't have access to the materials or the time. I'm just saying, better to have it and not need it, Father.
A very true point.
Keep me in mind if something happens.
He kind of like reaches into his pockets and like pulls them out so they're complete. As you see, they're completely empty. But I'm afraid I am but a humble priest. The church itself obviously has no business. If only we had donations and such.
Oh, that's perfect, because as I'm not currently doing work for you, you don't currently need to pay me, so we'll just think in the future, and if you manage to scrounge up a bit of coin and you need my assistance, you can find the blue guy with the horns who hates vampires.
I'll keep you in mind.
Fantastic. Overshot it, wanted to be on the Pentagon.
Can't fault a man for trying there, Lucian.
Hello.
What I think's kind of funny is Lucian's just sitting here, like,
I mean,
arrow in his shoulder.
he's
we're just
fucking slowly bleeding out, crying, shitting, screaming, and then he's just having a talk with his fucking dad. He like,
I mean, listen, friend, the best of business comes in the worst of times.
Anna's actually going to poke the arrow. Shouldn't you get that scene?
Lucian gets a raging hard knock.
Same.
To find where the possible entrance is.
Yeah, to find the voles.
That's precisely why I touched it. Go see a medic. I will not heal you.
Whoa.
Not in the town, but the Great Archives and the Great Library is due north of here. And he kind of like gestures over to his right, over to the road there. If you follow the path, you'll make it to the library. No one's been there in many years. It's kind of abandoned. But it'll have many ancient texts on the history of this town and other magics and hopefully a great deal of information that will be useful to yourselves.
Let's go.
Now, cabbage stew.
Cabbage stew.
Cool. So, I mean, I'll get the easy one out of the way. As you kind of strike through the door, you see the kind of collective adventurers, all kind of like laid out on the beds. As you walk in, Riz and the crew are kind of like ready to leave, kind of like going to step out the door. So as you kind of like walk through the door, Riz kind of like nudges you in the shoulder. Obviously, very pissed off about everything. Careful, he might cheat you out of coin, or worse yet, cheat you out of your health. The other two are kind of like trying to tug him away, but clearly Riz isn't having any of it. He's like he spits on the ground between you two. Piss off, you little Riz. Brassidas like holds up a hand, trying to like calm you down. It's like, now, water under the bridge. Stop irritating each other. Stop having a go. Riz kind of like raises up up his hand. Can I get an intimidation check from you, please, Shade? Cool. So like, you know how like he like raises up his hand and then goes to like punch you, but like stops, trying to get you to flinch, that kind of thing. He kind of like raises his hand, punches you, or goes to punch you, gets like super close to your face, and you kind of like flinch back a bit as he kind of like laughs. He's like, see, nothing. You are nothing. As he spits on the ground again and then walks off, like kind of being like pulled between the other two as they kind of like start making their way out of the building. The redhead, meanwhile, is kind of like only just noticed you as she starts to like jog up to you, looking and inspecting at the wound, as she kind of like covers your mouth with her hand, looks you in the eyes like, okay, 1, 2, and then yanks the arrow from your shoulder, and then she's like, I'm sorry about that, I just didn't have to. Boom, other arrow out your other shoulder, as she kind of like puts her hands on you, and then you start to feel a bit more relieved and relaxed as you start to kind of like heal a bit, essentially. And then she like gestures for you to sit down as she starts to like bandage you up and starts to tend to your wounds a bit. What's happening over on the other side of the world?
I sense the disturbance in the force.
Hold on, I sense the disturbance.
When Oro said that he's going to circle back to the pale fanged friend, honestly, like, I do not want to leave him out of my eyesight.
Yeah, that's fair. Not to mention, I did pretty well in the tournament, so I'm not that worse for wear. So if anyone was going to keep an eye on this fella here, I'd rather it be the more well-rested of our bunch.
The priest like gestures towards himself, like, if you're gonna keep an eye on me,
nope,
I'll
unless
take you.
You have fangs.
He like pokes around in his mouth. You can't really see what's going on in there. No fangs here.
Yeah, and clearly not who I was referring to, respectfully.
I'm gonna pause and then turn to Daragon, right? And she's like, how'd you get past the guards? They touched all of our mouths to make sure we had no fangs.
That's a good question.
Shit, I don't know. I don't know.
Well, my logic would be that you were a human coming in, no?
Oh, you mean in the city? I thought you meant in the
Yeah.
Coliseum. Shit.
No, they didn't vamp check the Coliseum.
That's what I thought.
This is a one-factor authentication for this city.
Yeah, I'll go. Well, you see, wherever they are, that's where they turned me. I was already in the city.
All right.
You're really not selling this well.
Oh, what are you? What am I supposed to say? What do you,
I am a vampire, blah blah blah. I will suck your blood, blah blah blah.
I mean, she doesn't trust him, but like, he answered her question, so.
After the question gets answered, can I go like hang out with the kids and just like, take care of them and shit?
Oh no, he is a pedophile.
Oh, taking care of orphans makes me a pedophile. Okay.
Okay. So you're gonna go kill the kids, sorry. You're gonna chill with the kids. Try again.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm playing like Uno and shit,
Yeah. Okay.
Oh god, not Crazy Eights again.
You guys are in the medical thing, medical doodad? I don't know. You guys are babysitting?
I'm gonna spin Babette over by the medical tent to get her checked out before we head off to Books. Oh god.
Bad.
He's playing with the orphans for real.
So as you
I have to.
as you spin her, or as you plop her down, I guess, kind of like not cloaked, but like a tall gentleman, so fairly well built, kind of like walks up to Babette, just kind of bends over to examine, kind of like spreading her wings open as he kind of like, what seems to be the problem? he
I'm
chuckles
going
a bit.
to quietly gesture down to the crossbow wound that she has.
He chuckles at the
From when Riz shot you last week and you're missing HP right now.
I'm just old. He kind of like wide eyes chuckles. And
What'd
like,
you do
is
to
that
your
so? Is that
character?"
so? And he like gestures for you to like hop up onto like a medical table, like a bench kind of thing. Cool. So he like, do you want a sedative, or am I alright to? Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3, and then he yanks it out. As you kind of like go to like, muster the. Actually, can I get a Constitution save from you? Does she get a sedative? Okay, so she squawks. Okay, cool. That's fine. I was gonna check if you were screaming. He like chuckles a bit and he's like, "Now, don't be so dramatic." And then he like places his hand on your shoulder, and then you feel like a radiance in your body as you feel refreshed, kind of rejuvenated. Or I should actually be probably tweaking yours HPs, right? Cool. Yeah, so you feel relaxed, rejuvenated, and surprisingly at ease. And Shade, yeah, I should have been tweaking yours. After much attention from the redhead, as she's kind of like doing bits and bobs around, like kind of hastily rushing around the building, trying to like put this cream on you and wrap this up and sew this together and all that stuff. After about like a good hour or so of that, she finally is able to kind of patch you together, and you feel, let's say, battle ready. I wouldn't say rested, but yeah, definitely patched up at least. I know I'm not gonna pay for this. Relax. Everything in this medical in this town is free. We take it from the taxes. And then he like gestures for you to like hop off the bench. And then like as this guy's like gesturing for you to hop off the bench, you like look across the room and see this like the redhead is kind of like eagerly like looking Shade dead in the eyes as she's kind of like shaking his hand like, you feel better? You alright? You good? You good? Don't need pain? No pain? No pain? No pain? Woohoo! And then she like kind of like tugs you down from the side, the seat, and gets you back up and running. She like gives you like a shove on the back, like kind of trying to like eagerly get you out the door so she can like get more people in to have a look at them, kind of thing. You guys give out candy. He like chuckles, looks around the room, and there's like and then he like pulls some like kind of like sticky tape material, and then like sticks it across your chest, in like a little smiley face symbol. Good enough?
Perfect. Funny little smiley face.
Hmm?
That's a perfect, funny little smiley face.
Fun little smiley face. Cool. You guys rock out of the medical building. As I say, people are still hustling, bustling around the street. It's starting to get a bit quieter. You can't really see a lot of like kids out. Say the main ones are around the orphanage, but they're starting to like kind of trickle into the building. The shops are starting to like slightly pack up their wares, kind of like not board up, but like start packing stuff into the chests. But they're still doing a lot of business. They're still, you know, throwing meats and drinks and sweets and God knows what else around. And you can still see adventurers kind of like chatting about the days, the funds and the battles. Can I get a perception check from the three of you who went to the medical center?
Yes. Locked and loaded. Jesus Christ.
Holy shit! It worked.
Hey, you did it!
Barbette notices that the tree has started to like get a little bit worse. It looks like it's starting to decay and rot a little bit more. Ka-chow indeed. But she didn't, because no way Bobette would ever fucking roll low.
Especially on perception. If there's one thing
Exactly.
about Babette, she be seeing. She does not have cataracts.
My glasses are not broken.
She did not just take the tiny wire toy glasses off of a Nutcracker figure at the Christmas store.
She's not actually like a 12-year-old who just wants candy.
That's true.
I'd like to see my fucking 8-year-old Nan do a fucking hopscotch.
Yeah.
Ow, my back! Ow!
I feel like Babette would love gummy worms.
Or like that big gummy rat.
Gummy rat, yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
A sour one or a normal one, though?
Yes.
Both.
Never mind. I changed my mind. Normal.
Yeah.
That was my choice.
Okay. Rightio. Cool. Anything anyone more wants to do?
I need to take Owl to book.
Owl to book.
Are you guys doing that now, or are you gonna do that after the tournament?
I mean, what time is it?
You'd say a few hours have passed by now.
He said like everything's like starting to shut down, so it's probably getting late.
Okay, because I feel like... I don't know, I'll leave it up to you guys if you want to do it before or after the tournament, but I mean, at the same time, we're not in the tournament anymore.
Shade is, and Shade needs to long rest.
Shade, I didn't think was coming to the books.
Are we just leaving Shade behind?
No! You didn't... I was making this like an independent endeavor.
Yeah, like while he's in the tournament, they can be in the library.
Oh, like separately, understood. I interpret it as Babette wanted to go tonight.
Yeah.
No, yeah, Babette wants to go tonight, but like.
You
they're
also
not in the
don't have
tournament.
spell. Yeah.
Where's this like inn at that we're sleep? There's people are sleeping at.
Why, so you can suck their blood in the night, huh?
Oh yeah, you
Why
got
do
me.
you want to
You
know
got
where a
me.
bunch of people are sleeping?
Where am I supposed to rest?
In your little fucking coffin, I imagine.
Okay, buddy.
It's 5 p.m.
The ground. Okay.
Anna's just gonna turn into a bat and follow the vampire around.
You could turn into a bat. What the
But he's the vampire.
Don't
by the
explain! Don't explain!
It's 5 p.m.
Like, what are we?
Oh my god, I can do that too. Blah blah blah.
I wish I could. That would be cool as hell.
I can't turn into a bat yet. I think that's level 6.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I can swim, I can't fly.
Okay, are we long resting or are we doing the library? Either way, I think
we're
the
long.
bad news. I think the bad news is that it will be substantial time sink, and we don't have time. So I would say if you have any more dealings you want, like loose mini things you want to do around town, do them now.
I do.
Otherwise, we'll put a pin in it for. Yeah, so no one has anything they want to do? Okay, great.
Okay, fuck you too.
Uh-huh.
Two things I'd like to do. One, is there a merchant open that is selling arrows?
There's stands which are still open, and the merchant shop that you passed was also open when you saw it.
Do I need to do a perception check to see if they have arrows, though? Like, are they just food, or are they selling, like, weaponry?
Give me that roll.
What roll?
17?
Okay. You can't see that any of the stalls are selling weapons.
Okay.
You can see snacks, beers, like drinks. You can see like trinkets, but
Not quite what I'm looking for. Anyhow. Next we'll turn to... What's your fucking character's name again? Darrigan?
Arrogant.
So she can ask him. When you were held captive, were there any other prisoners being experimented on by any chance, or was it just you?
Oh, the room that I was in, it was just me, but I heard a lot of screaming while I was in there.
Okay. Noted. And that's
Lots of hot vampire steam Easter eggs.
That's not what she's interested in. That's all that I have.
Dabs.
Nick's out.
That was both your questions.
Who's all around me right now? How many people?
Children, like 20 kids.
Well, no, like I'm saying, like
Um,
like the party members. I'm gonna go into the middle of the party, and
I think
And
it's
I'm gonna be
all
like-
of us right now.
And I'm gonna cast Blood Rain.
I don't have that.
Yet.
I don't think I get it at all.
We're doing
Don't
initiative.
Class good.
Get 9.
I'm gonna say, well, we got plenty of space in the church if you guys are looking for a rest.
The priest like turns and looks at you. I don't know if I can facilitate. I can maybe house one or two of yous.
Do you have to like be invited into the church, or like is that already one of your layers?
Well,
Oh yes, I
Can't
I
enter somewhere
invite
without
everyone
permission,
into.
right?
Everyone is welcome into the church. Everyone is invited.
it's a big ass church. Like, just let a motherfucker sleep on a pew, bro.
I suppose if we're not concerned about comfort, they could sleep in the aisles. That's fine. Exactly, my son. And then he like puts his hand around Shade, on Shade. The back rooms.
Back rooms.
How tall is Or?
I'm over tall.
6'2".
Like where would his neck be relative to
6'2".
6'2". That's all I'm saying. Anyways, I'm gonna look over to him and say,
Irrelevant, he's under the flags.
I'm gonna
How tall are
say,
you? No, I'm bored.
I'm gonna offer my room to him and say,
Oh?
you can sleep in my bed. I'll sleep on the floor. It's no problem. I'm sure you've had a long day.
I appreciate that, but I think I would rather eat glass dipped in asbestos. Especially if your room is like
What's
an isolated.
asbestos?
It's if your room's like an isolated area in which you do not see us while we sleep. I think it's all for the best that you close the door and sleep in there on your lonesome. That's worstest.
That's worst. All right. Well, you make a fair point. I'm going to the church.
You like disappear into the church doors. You're
Burst
pushing
into
through.
flames
Father
immediately.
Father follows you in after as well.
Father's gonna look at me like, why are you just fucking inviting people, dude?
What's with
Like, what are
what's
we
with the
doing?
Freesis, man? Like,
Help!
I'm keeping him at fist length. That's all I'm saying.
I just don't trust him.
Perfect. I'm gonna pat the priest on his shoulder and say, I'm gonna look for a bed to rest in. Thank you, Father. I got myself.
Why is damn rolling initiative? Hello?
That's all.
it was a prank. I thought it would tell us like who rolled that initiative, like what character. If you act
Dracula
up
was
and
just
just
Dracula's
killing with
actually in the
hand
basement
spells
of
and
the
stuff,
church.
That would be
you can't take. Well, all I'm gonna say, guys, is what was this guy's name? Darrigan?
Darrigan?
Darrigan. It says it in the chat, actually.
What's the first letter?
I can't read. True.
Whoa, if you take like 3 of the letters of my name and add a couple, you get Dracula.
Well, we're not even worried about Dracula. We're also worried about the number one enemy for this group is the vampire. Blah blah blah.
D the mayor.
Corbo.
Alright. Nix is gonna
Do I
find a pew
Do
to
I like
just...
overhear them talking about wanting wanting to kill me?
Hey,
Go
bud,
on,
just
then.
letting you know, if you overstep, we will kill you.
Okay, so I do, evidently.
just in case you didn't hear us out there, if you cross us, we will kill you.
No, you can roll whatever the fuck those 2 stats are. Go on then. Intimidation and intimidation.
I'm not trying to intimidate him.
So I won't help out.
Give you a
Batman with
beak.
You can beat him up, it's okay.
I thought you
Even
would spell it
better,
wrong
I'll
the
do
third
that
time.
for you tomorrow night. Then when he gets off the plane, I'm beating him up for you, Sarah.
Okay,
What's rolling against for me to see if I'm intimidated.
I guess roll intimidation. Just to see it.
that. That's close.
I'm hardly beat.
Also, after this, I can show you how to turn off the auto advantage
Double?
if you want.
Gotcha. Appreciate that.
Sure.
I hope your pillow is soft and cool tonight.
It's like, was I intimidated or not?
Yeah, because you failed yours.
Okay. What did you say? Yeah, I'll kind of like side eye Bebe and go, well, that's fair actually. I probably, just will keep a little bit of my distance, but I do still want to help you guys find her.
Don't keep too much distance, I'm a fast runner.
Talks in his sleep.
Okay, so everyone's gonna go to bed, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Anyone gonna keep watch or Gonna just
Anna
go
will take
home
this
to
watch.
Nix will take second.
okie dokie then? Rightio. So
I've got
As
no
you all
reason to
fi-
watch, so I'm chilling.
as you feel the kind of slumber overtaking you, let's do some cheeky rolls real quick.
Why does the priest look like that?
I would buy them.
He's just an old man.
So you said you're not going to sleep, Seth?
No, I'm sleeping, but I'm just not keeping watch.
Ah, gotcha. So Vindictus character.
Good
Okay.
ass game.
So as you who has first watch?
I do.
Cool. So as you're taking watch, like throughout the first like few hours of the night or the sleep, you can hear the comings and goings of like small footsteps kind of like scamping around the church. The priest has got retired to his own chambers. But as I say, you can kind of hear like kids just like kind of walking around. You hear like these kind of like slightly deeper, obviously the priest's, or you hope the priest's footsteps, kind of like echoing throughout like the chambers as he does a few rounds and such. But then after a few hours, you kind of hear it kind of settle down to like the nothingness, and you just hear like the rowdiness and the kind of the general noises that come from like outside the doors. So like people, jeering, cheering, being just generally jolly, that kind of thing. A little bit of music as well, because why not?
That's me.
And then as you transition into the second portion of the night, you can. So Nyx hears and sees. So Nyx doesn't hear quite as much from the outside. It's kind of very much settled down. So you kind of hear like the silence of that kind of night. There's like mild rumblings and rustlings outside. You see like a shadowy figure kind of like dart past the window. Other than that, you kind of like, I guess, do you want to like, especially like keep to yourself, I suppose, or do you want to check it out, or say you hear like, don't hear much. Who was that?
Seraphine asked to dip for
Seraphine. Cool, that's fine. Yeah, I mean it's coming to an end anyway. But yeah, so you see a few figures like darting around outside, and then you hear like a muffled kind of yell or a scream or something, as all goes silent again.
Yeah, no, she ain't gonna investigate.
She's going to or ain't going to?
Ain't going to. No.
Cool. No, that's fine. And just like that, you hear the sound of a rooster. And as you kind of like start to kind of feel a bit groggy and wake up, you hear a couple children kind of burst through the door, a bit panicked in their eyes as they kind of like scramble. The first person they see is Lucian, who's kind of like asleep in the stalls. They recognize him instantly, obviously, as their friend, as the person that they were seeing and playing with earlier. They kind of like run up to him, start shaking him awake. Lucian, wake up! Where's father? Where's father? Huh? What? Who? Father! Where's father? Abby and Kyle are missing. Where are they? Please find father. Please help. Shit. What was that?
Would we actually be able to wrap it up here?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Is father, you should be in it somewhere. I don't know. Cool. So these kids rush in, panic over their face, grab Lucian's attention. Job done. Cool. That's
Job done.
Job done.
curtain closes in. Da da da.
We get to end and start our short hiatus on a hell of a cliffhanger.
It is
For
actually.
real?